Thanks, Sean, and thanks, delegates. Delegates, last year in Dublin City we had more than 600 incidents of crime involving firearms or an offensive weapon. When you hear these incidents reported on the news, you can often imagine that they happen somewhere else, somewhere apart, somewhere only gangland criminals hang out, somewhere in love-hate. But they happen in real communities. They happen on the streets where I walk my children. They happen where our children go to school, where our neighbours do our shopping. In Dublin North-West and across the capital, we have seen guns being used not just in gangland murders, but increasingly in burglary, muggings and in drunken disputes. In one local incident, a man brandishing a gun terrorised those praying in a church as he sought to rob them. In one weekend, in my constituency, 3 shootings alone. This is no TV series. I love my community and I hate the criminals who seek to pull it apart, who tarnish the names of the areas in which we live. Dublin City needs Fianna Fáil's proposed dedicated Gardaí unit to tackle gun crime. Shootings in Ballymun, Drumcondra, Glasnevin and Finglas in recent times have shaken the confidence of the communities who live there. We need to remove more guns from our streets and we need to give the Gardaí the resources to do that job. How have we reached a situation in 2016 where gangs have more resources than our Gardaí? Where Gardaí pursue criminals in standard family saloon cars, where they use their own mobile phones, where they type statements on their own laptops, where the force has been allowed to dwindle in numbers, where Fine Gael, the alleged party of law and order, has undermined the Garda Síochána so much that the Taoiseach thinks nothing of dispatching a civil servant to sack the Garda Commissioner in his own home, where they've where Fine Gael have closed Garda stations at the heart of our communities, stations like Whitehall and Santry, which have seen closure and reduced hours. Delegates, Fianna Fáil have a track record of supporting the Gardaí in government. We have done it in the past, and given the opportunity, we will do it again. In government, Fianna Fáil will establish a dedicated public order unit and increase the force to 14,000. We will introduce a mandatory minimum 12-month custodial sentence for illegally carrying knives in a public place. A subculture has been allowed to develop where carrying a knife has become commonplace. Well, with Fianna Fáil in government, we will send out a message that carrying a knife illegally is a major crime and it will not be tolerated. But delegates, if I am elected to the Dáil, I will continue to fight for a safer city and for a safer country. But one thing I will never do as a TD is inflict on the Garda Síochána a Sinn Féin Minister for Justice. I will not prop up Sinn Féin in government. The IRA may have gone away, but the Gardaí have not forgotten how that organisation undermined their very safety. We should have no coalition, no way. Fianna Fáil are offering a fairer way, a safer way, an Ireland for all. Thank you, delegates.